Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Chasing Shadows by S.H. Kolee, performed by Amy McFadden. Chapter 1. I hadn't been able to take a full breath since I left Rochester. The train ride had done nothing to calm me. Instead, the inability to do anything except sit there as the train sped towards Connecticut made me more anxious. 100 thoughts crowded into my head. I feared that it was too late for my aunt and that I was headed towards tragedy. I wondered what Simon and Sarah would think once they found my note. I was hyper-aware of every person in my car, jumping every time someone walked past my seat, convinced that I was about to be attacked. It was a relief to finally pull into the station. I grabbed my bag and made my way outside, shivering from more than the bitter cold that took my breath away. Morning was still an hour away, and the black sky offered no relief from the feeling of foreboding. I couldn't escape the sense of inevitability that I was about to face my mortality, but I had no other choice. I needed to find out what happened to Aunt Brenda. For one brief moment in my life, I had known what it was like to have a family member that cared about me, a family member who had risked her own safety to help me. She deserved nothing less than the same. A gruff cab driver threw my bag into the trunk and nodded when I gave him the address of my aunt's house. I leaned my head against the seat, feeling fatigue wash over me. The events of the past 48 hours had taken a toll on me, both physically and mentally, and I felt bone-weary. It was hard to believe how dramatically my life had changed in the span of a few days. It was even harder to come to terms with the fact that I was now being hunted by shadows, and I had no idea how to defend myself. I was grateful when the sun started to rise, washing the fields whizzing by the car window in a hazy glow. It was a deceptively calm ride, but I felt myself tense the closer we got to our destination. My stomach clenched in anxiety when the cab pulled in front of my aunt's house. It looked exactly the same as it had a few days ago, neat and tidy, incongruous with how I expected to find it. I wasn't sure what I was expecting after my aunt's frantic phone call, but it wasn't this peaceful facade. 1750, the cab driver grumbled, not bothering to look at me. I handed him a 20 and he popped the trunk, clearly not intending to give me change or help me with my bag. I climbed out of the back seat, figuring this was the least of my problems, and grabbed my bag from the trunk before the cabbie sped off.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?